Hey, what's up guys? Colin here again from C&B Airsoft. Today I've got a review for you. Today's review is on the Spring Action Famas by Foreign Legion. You can find this thing at pretty much every sporting goods store, so it's really easy to get your hands on. This thing has a few interesting features that I'm going to be going over, such as a hop-up, which is pretty rare in a cheap Springer like this. An adjustable hop-up with that. This gun is very good for beginners because it has an easy to pull back spring. I have no problems pulling this thing back. This thing also has some cons, but let's get right into this. The first thing you're going to see here is the safety. It's really easy to use. Next we got the adjustable hop-up on the back here. It's really finicky. I had a cover for it, and that's probably how it got so finicky. The cover came off and I lost it. But you can just tape it down if you lose yours too. Next up is the QD Sling Point. I wouldn't use this thing. It's pretty finicky. It might actually break on you if you try to QD sling this thing up. You got a bottom rail in case you want to put a foregrip or a flashlight or a laser. This thing is not too heavy, so if you're a little kid or something, this might be a good first gun for you. This is one of my first guns actually. The sights on this thing are not half bad. I don't really get a good view of them, but just take my word for it, they're not awful. You also got a top rail in case you don't like the sights, so there's always that option too. But yeah, overall, this is a very good beginner gun, and I'm going to show you guys a shooting test of this thing. Let's get right into it. Alright, so while I get this thing set up, let's talk about these targets here. I got 4 metal targets set up. They're about 150 feet away. So that's about max range for this thing, to be honest. But if you use .12, you might be able to stretch it out a bit more. But you got to keep in mind, you're not going to be able to hit anything with wind if you use .12s. Alright, so that's about all. I'll show you guys this. I'll put some edits in here to make it more interesting. Let's get right into this.
Yes! Oh my God!
Alright, so I'd just like to apologize for that, guys. I went a little overboard there, but it's a Springer, so it's got a lot of kick and power, so that's about what it sounds like when you're getting shot at by it. So the rest of it's going to be normal, I promise. Alright, so to close out this video, would I recommend this gun? Yeah, for sure. If you're a beginner, this is a good first gun. You could go a lot worse. You could also go better, but especially if you're under the age of 18 and the only guns available to you are from sporting goods stores, well then you might as well just pick this one up. It'll be fun to play around with your friends, and you'll probably honestly beat them. In this shooting test, I hit about 10 out of 45 shots. And you might be thinking, that's trash. Well, guess what? In a backyard war, if you can hit 10 out of 45, that's pretty dang good. When I played backyard wars, I was probably only hitting like 1 shot out of every 50. It was awful. Well, anyways guys, feel free to check out our giveaway on Instagram. And this is Colin from C&B Airsoft, signing out.